I got this live going, baby.
Huh?
I got live going, so watch what you say. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh man, what a day, what a day, what a day. Hey peoples, I got something to share. And I need to start, when I turn my camera on from here on out, I'm going to make every minute I'm going live count. I had total confirmation today. And I need to start sharing. I need to start really, really sharing because it's something that needs to happen. How y'all doing? I want to start getting used to the camera because I got some things that I need to say in the future. And I've been talking on it, speaking on it, until it's starting to be of an existence. And I've been fighting with myself, my spirit, and my spirit and my flesh has been having different altercations lately. And I know who I am. I see a few people fell off. I had like 3 people just now. And then now I had everybody dropped off except for 1. And now I got 2. But I really have something to say. And for me to say what I need to say when I turn my camera on, I need to feel like I have the attention from those of you that did jump on. Stay on just a little bit longer. Y'all don't know what type of messages needed to get across. Y'all don't know what type of message that's for you that you might miss. And I'm coming from the heart. I'm speaking real. I was playing tug of war with myself just now by coming on live. But I really got to use this live to the best of my ability. Because the story that I want to tell and the story that I have to tell is a story that I know. The story, I probably have not been the only one with the same thing going on with different things and different aspects of my life. I know that when I speak, I can speak powerfully, or I can even speak negatively, but that's not what I want to speak, how I want to speak when I speak. I want to speak positive. I want to speak life. I want to speak love. And I want to speak truth. And I need to feel comfortable when I come on my live because this is just a lot of stuff going on. It's enough stuff going on in the world, physically, mentally, and emotionally with different individuals of this world, that some of us are unable. For number one, they may be unable. We might be unable to come forward. Or we might be afraid to come forward. Or we might just have too much pride within ourselves to come forward and share this type of thing with people. Now, I've always said I live my life like an open book. I am a private person. I do keep certain private things to myself. But I feel like I'm ready to share my story. And I'm ready to be totally, completely true to myself, number one, and true to the people that's in my life. And with the messages I have to share, for a fact, there's going to be some people that's probably not going to agree because they have their opinion. What's up, brother? My brother, Solo Real, my brother. And when I say my brother, I mean what's up, cousin, family. But I can't see you no other way than my brother, because that's the relationship we got. But back to what I was saying, some people even that I never expected is gonna not be with me during this journey. But for sure, there's going to be somebody that's going to feel offended after I get through sharing my messages. And I'm doing this for a reason, and it's for myself. But also, it's probably going to help somebody else, because I've been through many things in my life. I've been through enough stuff in my life to really wake up every day and kiss the floor that my feet touch. Because the story that I have to tell is more so like a testimony. And at this point that I'm sharing just what I'm sharing with you guys, I don't feel no kind of way about it. I feel good. Usually when it's time to open up to the world and to be true to yourself and to live in your truth, you get nervous for the fact. But I'm going to say that. But let me get back to what I was about to. When I say this message, there is going to be somebody that I never expected to either not like me no more, or to either feel some type of way when I don't mean no harm whatsoever. There are also going to be some people that's going to like what I got to say, and I'm going to gain some and I'm going to lose some, in other words. But my story is my story, and I know that I need to share it, because me personally, I am an individual, a young lady, a black queen that deals with depression. I deal with many different disorders, such as post-traumatic stress disorder. I deal with bipolarness. I deal with obsessive compulsive disorder. And because I have been diagnosed and I deal with those type of things, I struggle on a regular. Many of the people, let me just start from the beginning where I feel like I need to start from, because this fan base, even though I only got one person, and that's my brother, is my cousin, but my brother, Josh, I see you. I love you. From out of everything in me, I love you, brother. But I see I got one person on here, but there is tons and tons of people that need to hear this. There is tons and tons of people that don't feel comfortable sharing the story. There's a lot of people that feel like they should be ashamed of their story. I am who I am, and I'm going to start allowing my friends and my family and people that really don't know me and just know of me to come along and join me with my journey. And actually tomorrow or the next day when I get on, it's going to be a continuance from this video today. I'm going to just go ahead on and start. And I think I may have like 13 chapters of what I want to discuss. I was telling you guys, if anybody is just watching and they're not joining the live, but they're just actually scrolling through and see me talking. I got all these different disorders that I've been diagnosed with. And when a lot of you see me, y'all see a cheerful, very jolly, happy person, always smiling and all that stuff. But what some of y'all don't know is I've come so far from where I began. I struggle on a regular from the inside. You would think that because if you look around in my life, I should be the happiest person on earth. And that's really not the case. I want to be the happiest person on earth, but I'm not completely the happiest. It's not because it's simply because I'm not going to speak on what it's not because. I'm going to say what it is because that makes more sense to me to say that part. Listen, right now, today, I'm a motherless child. I'm a fatherless child. I have brothers, I have sisters, I have a lot of nieces and nephews and cousins, and they know that I love them. With me, I'm going to need for everybody that's in my circle and in my life to show me a little bit more love, to show me a little bit more appreciation. And I'm saying this because I have felt for over some time now that I haven't been appreciated or that I haven't felt love. And I'm talking about from the most important people, the most important, closest people in my life. Whether you my blood or you not my blood. Because if you my friend, you my family. So you kind of pretty much get the picture. I want to start bringing you guys up along with me so that I can tell my story. Now back to me saying that I was diagnosed with all these disorders and I felt like I didn't get what I deserve out of life. I come from a party lifestyle type of environment. Also, a family-oriented environment. I have many cousins, uncles, aunties. I had uncles and aunties, plenty of them, but I have who I have now, so I'm grateful for that also. But we living in a day and a time and a place where if you look at somebody wrong, they'll kill you. And because I love my friends and family as much as I do, and I long for the same thing back, and I may not get it in every department, aspect, or whatever you want to say, I'm still grateful. I'm still appreciative. And I just want to say this to all of you that know me and that's watching me. I feel like it's time for me to start speaking out, and I'm going to need that support. I got to change a lot of things. That comes with different people, places, and things will no longer be my thing. I'll still be me and do my thing, and I'll still have to work on just that. But just letting everybody know it's not something against anyone. It's just because if I truly want to say that I'm who I am, I got to really, truly walk in the walk and talk the way I am, that I know inside that I am. And some of y'all might don't know that. So, you know, what I was telling you guys, because I got so much stuff in my head that I want to say. And I thought before I turned the camera on that I can at least get the first wave out. And I know I can, but I'm struggling a little bit because it's just everywhere. And it's there ready to come out, and I have to get it out. So I already told y'all, all y'all already know. Moving forward, I'm going to need that support system. If I don't feel like you support for me, then I cannot deal with you. I can't be around you. I can't hang with you. I'm here. I got something to give too. We can all learn from each other. We can all learn together. We can all help teach each other. We can all help each other periodically. I'm just dealing with the stage right now that I see so many. We fought so hard for the Black Lives Matter. And now that we haven't heard about a cop killing a black person, whether the cop is black or white or anything in that nature, we just see our brothers and sisters killing each other and killing our own children and stuff like that. And God is working with me. He's been working with me for a long time, and I've been trying to, get away from it, like not even knowing that those were the things I was doing, making excuses for different things. God speaks to me, and I'm very gifted. I'm a very spiritual woman. I'm God-fearing, for number one. But I don't live the church-style life anymore because that's not what I feel. I've been church hurt before, so I don't really, I got church in my heart. I'm a powerful speaker when I speak. And if anybody on here have ever heard me pray or speak in a determined type of manner, if you heard that, that means you know and you can agree what I'm saying. But moving forward, just to keep y'all up to speed, I have a story to tell, and I'm gonna tell it. And in order for me to tell it, I'm gonna have to be bold, and I'm gonna have to not be afraid of who I offend. So I'm gonna tell you right now, unapologetically, I'm gonna share my story. And if you agree, comment, give me some motivation, encourage me to do more, because the story I got to tell, I'll say it again, I'm not the only one to tell the story. I think that God has told me that I'm going to be the one to get the story out there. And then when you get it out there, maybe this woman empowerment movement that you tried to start last year will actually play its part. So yeah, I got a story to tell. Today was my presentation, my introduction. I'm going to just say that for now. But when I come back on here, I'll share what I need to share, and I'll have it all written down so I don't get crambled up with my words and stuff like that, because I really feel like this message I have is not just for me. It's for a lot of people that needs to hear it. I've heard people tell me, and the reason why I got on live to share this with you now is because I went and got my hair done. Let me get a drink. I went and got my hair fixed. And the hair salon that I just got signed up with and hooked up with and booked with, I usually let the other woman take care of me. That was the first person that I started letting do my hair, and I like what she do, and everything is good. But she referred me to her friend that's in the shop that's right on the side of her, because she's better with doing, this type of thing, because I have a few tracks added in the front, because my hair was like really eating out real bad, and it was ate out and I just needed to get it cut. So moving forward, I'm in a chair, and I just had a hell of a weekend, by the way. I know I didn't share it. It was very personal. I think it's still personal. It's very private. For those of you that do know, just keep it to yourselves, and thank you for respecting my wishes on that part. But I had a hell of a weekend this past week, and the week before that, I had an episode of my own, which was so hellified. But God has been speaking to me within the last 6 days, and I know that I need to do what I'm doing. I can no longer make excuses. But I was in the hair salon getting my hair fixed, and the person that was doing my hair was reading me. She's not a psychic. She just have a gift like I got a gift. I have a gift because God blessed me to see things in my sleep. Since I was like 9 years old, I knew that. And I was afraid of it because I didn't accept it because I was so young. I didn't understand it. Now I do. And I deal with it very well. I have a spiritual connection with the Most High Yah. And the Most High Yah is my God, is who I believe in, is who have brought me along the way. She read me, and she told me some things that she didn't know. My mother was passed. She didn't know my mom was deceased. She didn't know my grandmother was deceased. And I can't believe I'm telling this story to y'all, because this story that I'm telling to y'all, it sounds like a story that I was scrolling up on Facebook and I heard somebody else's story. So this is what this is reminding me of, and I'm happy to share it. But she was conversing with me through the spirit. I'm a spiritual woman. I don't claim Christianity. For those of you that want to judge me for saying that, I love you anyway. You have to walk in my shoes to understand what I'm talking about. You have to also go through what I've been through to understand what I'm talking about. And when we was there in the chair and she was saying this and that to me, she basically, God used her to confirm a lot of things that I have always struggled with the question and the thought of. And It caught me by surprise. It surprised me and it made me feel good. We both shed tears while she was doing it, while she was just speaking to me. And she told me that my mom and my grandmother was there and my mother was saying some things to me that confirmed some things that explains why I cannot even post a picture with me and my mother, because I don't have one of me and my mother. She told me about some things about my grandmother, which she knew. She didn't know my grandmother. She knew my grandmother was a very good woman. She did not play no fucking radio. She didn't play no games. Excuse my French. And my mama didn't either. I got a lot of my mother, my grandmother, and my father in me. So everything that we talked about, and no, I'm not saying it right now because that's just not what's in my heart and spirit to put out, because that's not what I gotta say. Maybe later I'll tell y'all what we was talking about, what she said. But she told me, and just a couple days ago, I was in the living room, me and Kenny, we was talking about and discussing some stuff, and I just grabbed his hand and started praying. Now, that's the first time I grabbed Kenny's hand in the 5 years that we've been together, and grabbed his hand and said the prayer the way I said the prayer, with the words that I was using in the prayer. And Kenny told me that that prayer made him feel good, and I should be a preacher or a motivational speaker was his other word. Now, I know in my heart for years, I know that I wanted to do something to help the young women, adolescent, teenage young women. Because I'm not perfect. I've never been perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. But I went through some stuff in my life, and I still thank God today because he saved me. I'm healthy. I'm still here with my right mind and good sense and health. And I'm still here working hard, doing things and making up for all the old things and the old times that, for anything that I did the wrong way, that I knew I was doing the wrong way, for anything that I did back then that I didn't know. You know what I mean? God has really been dealing with me, and y'all know that I've been dealing with a lot as far as a spiritual thing, because since I've been in Philadelphia and since I've been known of by my platters, because that's what signifies me out here in Norristown, Pennsylvania. People know me by my platters, by my food, and the people that I am now acquainted with, such as my fiance. But I really have something to tell y'all, and for me to tell y'all what I need to tell y'all, I had to come and start from where I started from. And I don't know who all just jumped on or who all just started watching, but I'm going to save the video and I'm going to let it be up on Facebook, because this right here is the starting for me. I know I say this a lot, but this is a brand new leaf for my new comings, my new me, my better me. And my true me. This is a brand new leaf for a new beginning for me. The end of everything that I went through and I struggled. That's the end of that, and this here is the beginning of the new me. So y'all just stay tuned. Because I want to share my story. And there's nothing, I'm happy. I got everything I want in my life right now. It's just one thing that I do know is you can never judge a person for how they look. You can never judge a person for what your own understanding is. Only until you experience. Then you can judge. For all my life, I have given all I got. And maybe for the most part of my life in the beginning, I didn't give all that I needed to give. And Before I met Kenny, I prayed for Kenny. It wasn't Kenny name or anything. If you know, when you got to pray a specific pray, and after praying so long with the prayers that you have prayed for and nothing never turned out until somebody or the little birdie flew by and told you, that your prayers have to be very specific. Your prayers have to really be meaningful. And you have to sacrifice and be considerate when you're praying for what you're praying for, because you might want it right now. And you might not get it right now, but you will get it. And when you get it, don't think it's going to be easy come, easy does it. Because anything that's worth fighting for is worth having. And what I have is worth fighting for. And that's going to make it even much more worth having. And like I was saying, I've given so much of me. I am a rich woman with no rich money. And the only thing that make me being a rich woman match with that is being rich money also. But I can make it. I'm a survivor. Money just takes care of things that you really need to have. It doesn't take care of your fantasies and your desire. It does, but that's not really what you need to use the money for. You need to use the money for the things that you need. And if you have a mouth on your head connected to your face and a good brain upstairs, to know that you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, you don't feel you have to do. All you need to do is speak your mind and speak the truth and work hard. You'll have anything you want. And I am a living testimony. And I'm speaking to people, friends and family that's out here in the town, the very town that I live in. And all the way over in California, down south, you name it. I got these family members on my live. That is my family. So if don't nobody know, my closest friends and my family, they know. And saying all of that to say that I met Kenny, I prayed for Kenny, God blessed me with Kenny. I have given Kenny everything that every other man had coming. Because I wanted something out of life that much that I was willing to sacrifice a way of me that I never have before. And it's a good thing. I'm going to tell you, it's a good thing to sacrifice some stuff. Because nothing happens overnight. Some things happen overnight that mean it ain't good and it's not going to last long if it's overnight. When you put your hard blood, sweat, work, and tears into something, you're going to get everything you got coming. Whether it's from that person or whatever it is. Just know you put your work in and you're going to get it. It's like planting a seed. It's like the size of a mustard seed. That's what the books say. And when you plant it, you do good and you nurture it. And it's going to take care of itself after you make sure that it gets the light, if it's the type of plant that needs light. But you got to give it water, so you still got to work. Having water and sun on the thing that's growing in the ground is just double. It's just extra. So you got to work, but when you want it and when you work and you work hard, you're going to get that. I believe that. But like I was saying, I prayed for the man that I wanted and I got him. But you have to put work in if you want it to be what you want it to be and not just what it's gonna be when it's there. And I'm sure that I've showed Kenny a way to be, and I've learned a way to be with my own very self, being in the experience, dealing and going through the process and telling myself, you gonna get it, you can get it, just pray. Don't ever give up. Fall back and take a break. Because one thing I do know is when you work too hard on something and you're not getting the results you want, it causes confusion. It causes frustration. It causes agitation. It causes all these things. And me, I have had a lot of things in life. I've had my fun, to partying and whatever comes with partying. You can fill in the blanks if you want, whatever. I don't care. To fashion, to hairdo and getting all this nails and material things, speaking otherwise. I've had my ring pretty. Y'all like it? I like it. That's my engagement ring. I don't know. My arm has been bothering me, but anyway, back. That's material. See, I don't want to get lost with that. And I was speaking on that. See, thank you, man, upstairs. But I have had so much in life to I feel like the world don't owe me anything. Only thing I feel like is due to me. True love, hard work, dedication. I am the type of woman that you have to reassure. I'm sure my honey knows that by now. We've been together for 5 years and something. And he taught me some things that I feel like before I met him and the woman who I used to be, I'm sure right now today. You ever realize that thing where when you live in your life and you got a good person in your life, but you just can't be the good person to them at that time. So you have to let that person go and, find their true selves and stuff like that. And then you thought that maybe you were too good for the person or the person wasn't good enough for you and you let that person go. And then later on down the line, you see so many elements out of that person that you judged for that one time around, not even giving the benefit of the doubt that, hey, everybody's young. Hey, everybody have a thing. Everybody got a past. But if you're willing to live in your path, live in your truth to face the things that you used to do and the things that you used to do and the places you used to go and the people you used to be with and doing, all that stuff. If you do something in life, other words, what I'm trying to say is you got to be big enough to recap that and then reflect that and then show this here presence. See, I've been told too many times that when I speak, I got a powerful message to give. I speak with power. And that's them telling me that, girl, you got a lot of power. You need to talk to some people. You need to be a motivational speaker. Because when you speak this stuff that you went through and it's real, and then begin to put chills and have people's hairs standing up on their arms because it be so real, and other people didn't know that other people went through that. And because they get a confirmation that they're not the only ones and we're going to get through this together, because it takes one bold person to allow everybody else to be able to stand up and have the strength that they need to move forward in their truth and in their purpose. I've done a lot of things in my life. I don't regret anything that I ever done. I just wish that now, knowing that what I know now, that I would have knew back then. And with that being said, it comes from what you're getting at home, how it's being given to you. What I see right now, I'm going to confirm for me. I'm speaking only for myself, and I'm going to speak on this lifestyle that I see the upcoming babies coming up in. I grew up in a household to where as though you were so smart that you was so mature minded with a lot of things that was going on. And because the thing going on around you, that's what made you mature. And you grew up with a lot of wisdom. And it depends on who taught you when you were growing up. the age range, basically. I was raised by the older crew because I'm just that person. I'm very wise. I know that. I thank God for having a wise mind, being experienced, maybe way before time, but if I didn't get it then, who knows, I probably would have never got it, but it made me the woman who I am today. I'm a survivor, number one. But when you getting the teachings that you're getting, depending on who you're getting it from, it makes a good difference or it can make a bad difference. The babies is growing up. You got the parents, don't take it personal. I'm speaking some truth. I grew up where I was taught to get up, clean my face, brush my teeth, take a bath, put on clothes after I've cleaned the house up. And with me growing up, and particularly my aunt that raised me, she wasn't able to go in the kitchen back and forth. So I learned how to cook very early. I learned how to do hair early. I learned how to pay bills early. I learned how to babysit and take care of the babies early. And I was just advanced. So advanced that I didn't get the chance to have the little girl dollhouse lifestyle and mother and daughter bond. I got it, but it was through another form, which was my aunt. And I know my mother loved me. It was just a thing. Maybe my mother wasn't able to be available for me the way she was, and I know that. I've got a confirmation today, y'all. This woman that did my hair was the friend of the original hairstylist. This is the reason why I'm here today. Is because she helped me. She gave me a little life, and I needed it. Because I am always giving life to everybody else. I'm always nurturing everybody else. I'm always making sure everybody else is okay. So much to the point when I say that I'm taking care of myself, I'm really not taking care of myself. I'm not making sure myself is okay. I put people before me, and that's going to stop. I love everybody. And I will never treat you any different than I've always treated you if I've treated you okay and great and good. And if anybody got good things, that's a good thing. It's just that I need to start walking and talking and living all the way completely in my truth. And for me to do that, I'm going to bring you guys along. But for me to do that, I have to start from somewhere in the beginning. Because a lot of people know me from the beginning that's on here. Majority of you guys are at home. And, you know, I wasn't so innocent, but I wasn't so loose. I had my fun, and I did that, and look at me. I'm still here today, healthy, happy. I have life in me. I work. I got 3 jobs. I have a fiance. I have a better life. I'm not out here just drugging my life away. I'm not out here just drinking my life away. I'm not out here selling my body, selling my life away. I'm not out here in the streets down bad. And I pray for any of the people that I ever came up with that is. And I pray for the people that I didn't come up with that I know that is. But I feel like a lot of people shitted on me in the beginning of my life, and a lot of people regret that because I have blossomed to be such an angel, a beautiful spirit person, and have so much love and respect and care for the next person, even when I know you don't really care for me like that. But I want to say I thank you. I want to say that from the bottom of my heart, because without me going through any of the trimesters and semesters and seasons and different levels of my life with dealing with different things in my life, I've learned to love myself way more. I learned to treat myself way better. I've always took care of myself. If you see me looking bad or something like that, it was really bad. Something was really going on, and it wasn't never I never ever carried myself in a certain way like that. So y'all just stay tuned. This was enough. I feel like my mouth getting parched right now. Let me see. Stay tuned because today was the first day that I have acknowledged and accepted and willing and allowing you guys to be a part of it, that I gotta say, because I have a book to write. And I know that I'm very good with the food, and I used to say, oh, I'm gonna be doing videos on YouTube with the food videos. And I got all of these, I got like a blueprint in my head, y'all. And all I've been doing for the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years is speaking and everything that I want into existence. And I know I had to work on my credit. Thank God. I'm so happy that my credit is good. I'm getting people reaching out in that aspect, trying to, that part of life with credit. I'm happy. We're going to put our wedding off. We're not getting married in February, but we are. But it's just not going to be in February because I have something that I need to do and take care of. And I'm pretty sure Kenny has something that he needs to do and take care of. And we both got a mission. And this mission is going to be so solid and so just right because the doors have opened, and with the confession of both of our tongues to each other, that it's time to make a new change for the better for the both of us, because I'm willing. And like I said, he's worth it to me. And for us to been through what we've been through, to go through what we went through, and to be where we are, I know he loved me and I know I love him. And so I am going to be I'm so excited to bring you guys along. I feel like I've grown up since a few days ago, more than I did a week ago from when I turned 37 years old. I'll be 38 years old in 2 months. And everything that I've spoke on and everything that you guys have ever seen from me, it was only the beginning. It was only stamping the paper. Because now, and I need that support system. I need the support system. I've been going through and thinning out my accounts, my contacts, and actually, I've been going through my Facebook, but I don't want to block anybody out, even the people that don't have, anything for me, or that I may not feel anything for. I want everybody to see, because at the end of the day, somebody is going to get the message. And personally, I'm the only person in my circle, so to speak. So I'm not going to keep going back and forth with myself and telling myself no when God told me yeah. The Most High Yah upstairs that I believe in, my spiritual guider, I'm not going to keep on struggling with that because I'm scared and I'm fearing for how when I start being me and tell my story that there's going to be, and there's always that one snake somewhere come out the blue and bite you, but that's okay. I'm not here to bash anything or anybody that come through my life, in the passings into my future. I'm not here for that. I just have something to say, and I know that I've been dealing with myself, and it's been eating me up on the inside, and I gotta get it out. And I'm gonna get it out. And this time is gonna be like no other time that I ever went live before, because I'm gonna make y'all feel me on this one. And when I get done passing this message on, this thing is not going to stop, because I got to find my purpose and stay in my purpose and stop falling out of my purpose, because I'm afraid that it's going to offend somebody, or because I'm afraid that somebody ain't going to like it, or I'm afraid that somebody gonna have an opinion and I'm just gonna have to deal with it if they want to go back and forth with me. So I'm just saying all of that because that's what's been, some of the things have been stopping me from sharing. But just know, you guys, I'm gonna pick up where I left off tomorrow. Tomorrow I think I have like a pretty free day, so I might get up in the morning and prepare some meals. And during me preparing the meals, it might be, I might do breakfast, but I might be preparing and giving some ingredients. But also, mainly and foremost, is to share my story and let y'all into my real true world, and to begin this journey that I need to do, because I've had too many people to say to me that when you speak, you bring power. And when you speak, it's so real that it makes the next person heart cry. So that's just where I am today with it, y'all. I brought you guys along the way with a lot of things, and I did fall off. COVID hit, and it kind of knocked me off of my feet. It kind of made me feel some other type of way. And I did feel some type of way. I felt like I needed to take a break from even work. And I just went back to work, but I can go. God bless me. I don't have to work if I don't want to. I need to work. And it brings the best out of me when I'm active and doing something that I truly care about doing. So, but I did fall back from work. I fell back for like 3 months, and I'm just now getting back to work. And I needed to fall back because y'all remember what I was saying about me speaking life into other people. I don't like this light. And me needing somebody to speak life into me. When I fall back about something, it's because I need to. If I don't feel as though I'm getting the true to whatever it is, and it could be from home, it could be from friends, or whatever the case may be. I'm just speaking because this has to come out. Today is a brand new day for me, and for everybody that's gonna be here with me sharing this story. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get it out. And I think that it's gonna be a big thing, because what God had for me, I cannot get exactly what I want from God because I'm not doing what He told me to do. And that's just period. Now, I've been crying before I got on here, and my face was really dry. It looked like my skin peeling on my nose. Babe, can you bring me that Vaseline off the bed, off the dresser? And that blue top, so I can put some on my face. I'll pour me a little drink, another little shot or whatever. But, y'all, my hairstylist activated me today. She basically sat on side of me. I was talking about the grease, but that's okay. My face ashy and my nose dry. But y'all, listen. I'm ready to share it with you. Now, if you're going to be on here being mean to me and trying to do whatever, I don't want that on here. And I'm just saying that just because somebody might hop on here that don't know me and be acting like that. For the most part, I don't have that to worry about, because most of you that's on here, you're either my family, or if you a friend, you are a friend because you are Kenny's friend, and because you're my friend because I met you through Kenny. So I'm allowing you guys to come through and hear me out and understand me a little bit, because it's probably people like, damn, I want to understand Kay. What's going on with Kay? And, you know, I want to let you know, because whoever is going to come, they're going to come. Whoever ain't coming, they ain't coming. Because everything that you met going through your path of life is not going to be there at the end. And I just wanted to warm you guys up. I'm feeling good. I had some tears to share today. My hairstylist, she hooked me up, something that I can maintain when I don't feel like going. I know how to do this because it's cut up and stuff. When the hair is growing and the gray growing in the front, I have no clue. I be just all done. I can't even think straight. And then I go to the wig and put a wig on my head. But I hope y'all enjoyed the message. If you did, get my message and understand where I'm coming from, just to let me know you feel me, just leave a heart for me, because it's going to motivate me to go further. And like I told y'all, I need the support. In order for me to do this, I'm going to need you guys' strength to help me go through. And even if I don't get that, I still know that it'll happen, but you mean that much to me for me to even say that. And I'm really being genuine. I'm being honest. I'm really not holding back. And I'm really tired of struggling with the fact of that. I love my family with everything in me. And I love my friends. And I love the friends and family that I have met since I've been with Kenny. Because most of you guys are his family. So I love you all too. I just want respect just like everybody else. I want to be treated equal. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm big enough to go back and say, I'm sorry, I did something wrong and I apologize. And that's what I want. Do this thing with me. If I'm going to let you in, participate. But I'll be back. My eyes is red and I'm looking really, really high. But y'all, I feel good right now. I do. My hair gonna be messed up if I keep playing in it though. I'm gonna feel like that. So I see cousin, but both of my cousins left a heart. So y'all understand what I'm saying. Y'all know me, so y'all know where I'm coming from. And this book I got that I might just go ahead on and start working on. It is what it is, the good, bad, and the ugly. If you love me, you love me. Don't judge me. Just support me. Give me love. Give me strength. Correct me when I'm wrong. And a perspective such as respectful. I'm not going to go further with this video. I'm going to go ahead on and end it. And I do appreciate the ones that was genuinely here to hear me out and to really support me with this, because I've never shared it publicly. And I know that with being spiritual and having this spirituality with Most High Yah, you got to be honest. You got to be honest with the people and yourself, and not just on live, but anybody that comes in my path. I can't be fake and I cannot lie. If I'm going to accept this responsibility that God told me that I'm responsible for, my Most High Yah that I believe in, my spiritual leader, my first and last, beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, I got to give it all I got. And guess what else? No matter what I'm doing, I have to do my mission. And I fully respected and accepted the responsibility. So I'm going to go ahead on starting from this day, moving forward to go ahead on and working. Because I got so much to give, so many different areas in life and to so many people. And I'm true to everybody, and half of everybody that I'm true to let me down. So I'm the one tripping. I'm going through what I have been going through because I disrespected the program and went against the grain and didn't want to acknowledge what I need to acknowledge with who I need to acknowledge it with. And the mission that he told me that I had to go and do, I have to now do that, and you guys are going to see that. Now, y'all know y'all know me. I don't got to say anything. But watch this. Stay tuned. And I know that you have to believe in the man that give you life. And I'm going to just say the Most High Yah. You believe in the Most High Yah? I believe that the Most High Yah wake me up in the morning. I don't believe I wake myself up. I am a believer. I'm very spiritual. So with that being said, I'm going to move in my spiritual world and start being connected to my spiritual world and serving my purpose in my spiritual world. Yeah, that's what's happening with me right now. And y'all stay tuned. That's all I got to say. I appreciate everybody that has been on here to listen to me. I feel good that I didn't get on here to just have really nothing to say. I basically give you a presentation of what about me today. And that was for the people that don't know me. So when I get into it and I start sharing things, y'all, it'll help you guys understand me, which means that you may not dislike me anymore. And I don't care whether that happens or not, but I would like for it to be good. But that means that you don't have to dislike me anymore. You can really, honestly, truly understand the reason why I am the way I am. And I want people to understand the way I am, the way I am. I don't want you to meet me one time and hear me saying something and judge me from that and no longer have any kind of dealings with me. I don't want that anymore. So it's my duty to serve and to be active in the purpose that I'm trying to, I have to, ain't no trying that I have to be active in, because it's the mission and it was already in the will. I've been through a lot. I've done a lot to know that my story might just strengthen somebody else when I get into it and get finished with it. So, yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm going to go ahead on and get out of here because I got to get some dinner going. So I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm going to get on here in the morning, like I said, and I'm going to do breakfast. And we're going to prep our dinner tomorrow. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll pin it up there and post what the dinner will be for you guys to come in and have a discussion with me. Might want to get your wine glasses out or something because it might get a little deep or emotional. I love you, Tasha. You got to call me. I've been looking for you. I haven't gotten a chance to see you, but you got to call me. I've been looking for you, cousin. And I hope everything is all right. Jasmine, I love you too, cousin. Tish Marie, I love you too. Hey, Steve. Hey, Ryan. Hey, cousin Rolanda. Send my number to you. I'll inbox it to your daughter's inbox. Hey, Sister Coco Marion, I love you, sis. Hey, Victorine, Auntie, I love you too. Hey, Sherry, how are you, sis? Love you, my mom. You know I call you mom. All right, y'all. I just wanted to come on in and break the ice. I'll be back. I'll put what the discussion will be about. And this ain't to put you in my business. It's to get you to know me. And I have a mission to take. And I have to share these things with you. So it ain't even about what you think. It's about the reason I'm doing it. Feel free to be opinionated, whatever. Just be respectful and don't try to, make nobody feel offensive. That's all I'm asking. So, I don't know what I want to title this as, but I do know that there's some chapters. And I did say 13, so we're going to try to, I'm going to let the man upstairs talk to me tonight because I've been going through some stuff in my household. We got to get more prayed up in here and stuff like that. But God is good, and I believe that if anything is worth fighting for, it's worth having. And no matter what attack you on a daily basis, if it's real and genuine and meant to be, it's going to be. And y'all remember that. I love y'all. I'm out of here.